Previously on Star Trek Resurgence.
So, what are we looking at?
The design and composition indicate this is a glyph associated with the ancient Khan Empire.
The Khan were once the most advanced, most powerful civilization in the galaxy.
Where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle?
Security brought it to the containment lab.
They don't know anything about it. What the?
I brought the crystals to the lab myself.
If that's the case, let's both go down there and find them.
Get out of my way.
There's something seriously wrong with her. She was copying data onto this.
That's the mine?
I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
We should assume any Hatari we encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Hatari don't do this. We defend ourselves, but we don't kill on this scale, this level of savagery.
Incredible.
This is definitely not Hatari.
Every strange thing we've seen in this system, it might all come from this room. Crystallized lithium compound. Its internal structure is extremely ordered. This suggests there's some type of complex life form contained within each crystal.
This is outrageous! I demand you let me go!
No need to complain. You're about to receive a gift beyond your wildest imagination.
What are you doing?
You'll see soon enough.
I can influence the course of the negotiations. I can make sure the Hatari get the better end of the bargain.
So can I.
We'll burn your planet to the ground. Animals. Wait. No.
There's something going on with her.
Well, she's gonna have to answer for it here.
We were at the start of something good, and you throw it away like that. I never thought you'd turn on me like this.
I didn't turn on you. You brought this on yourself.
I'll scan Petty Officer Maris and get some data to cut through all this speculation. That's not Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
What are you?
I'm Miranda, but so much more.
Don't let them get the storage drive!
Emo I noticed texta. We are the scions of the flame.
The reason the Universal Translator didn't recognize that language is because it's only ever been read. It's the Takan language.
What is going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Star Trek Resurgence. Let's continue.
I'm here.
The Elydians are preparing to attack Hatari.
Status report.
The systems are now fully powered. All torpedo tubes open.
They're preparing to fire.
Oh,
We should
God.
hail the Elydian flagship, Captain.
Readying phasers if you want them.
Stand by. Await my order. Recommendation, Commander.
Hail them, lock
Need
phases.
to act quickly. Before this spirals out of control.
Hail the Elydians. Maybe we could talk some sense into them.
Hail them.
No response.
Try it again.
Still nothing.
The Elydians. They've powered down their weapons.
Odd. You sure about that, Mr. Irmont?
They're venting some kind of gas from their ship.
Um,
Hold on. Now all of their systems have shut down.
oh God.
That's unexpected.
Scan them again.
Commander Ermont, scan them again. We have to be sure.
No mistaking it. They're dead in the water.
It's the Atari.
What's happening?
The Atari is messing it up.
Coming from Tau. Take us out of range.
Aye, Captain.
Captain, flagship is hailing us.
On screen.
Seldine, to the starship Resolute. Our main power cores are completely disabled. The more power we give, the more it takes. Running off batteries. Life support systems have failed. Unable to ventilate. Contaminated atmosphere.
Admiral, you are about to launch an attack on a defenseless planet.
Kobliat, you supported us in the negotiations. We need your help again now. Please,
Right.
I beg of you.
Beam them aboard.
Render assistance.
Beam them aboard.
System failures are compounding around
Why
my
would we
ship.
help you? We can't risk our crew.
We'll help you.
Yes, we will.
Thank you.
Admiral, excuse us while we devise a rescue plan.
By my estimate, the crew only have 23 minutes before their atmospheric mix becomes lethal.
We need...
While we may not be able to transport
We need to beam them aboard.
If we were to transport them from their ship to a nearby shuttlecraft, it should be possible to amplify the transporter signal there and reroute it to the Resolute.
The Ambassador's plan is incomplete. An away team will have to beam aboard the Zeldi and set up pattern enhancers for a stable enough signal out of the dampening field.
Thank you for identifying my deficiency, Commander Chovak.
Jara, I need a senior officer in command of this. Take Chovak and Bedrosian in the shuttle.
Aye.
Get it done.
Aye. Yay.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edselar, you will be part of the rescue mission. As will I. We will bring the shuttle within transporter range of the Zeldi, then beam you both aboard.
Beam us on board. Why?
Pattern enhancers must be placed on the Zeldi to make it possible to beam the Illydians back to the Resolute.
Awesome.
Gather the pattern enhancers and get to the docking bay.
Awesome. Risky stuff. Cool. I'm loving it. Really loving it. Really loving how you're, putting lives at risk. Love this.
We're going to rescue the Illydians.
But it's for a good cause.
When we should be going to rescue Miranda. This thing that's happened to Miranda is like the Trill symbiosis joining, only worse.
Yeah,
and
but
I've seen too many people I
the
care
thing-
about wiped away by some greater entity.
The thing with Miranda is that
I want to know
she's...
part of it then, and I won't stand for it now.
It's the
Bodies
calm.
stolen and used like puppets.
I'm not giving up on her either. We'll get her back.
We will.
Whatever it takes.
I hope. Hopefully we can do something to freeze. Like, she might need to be inside of a freezer for a while to get whatever's inside of her head out of her system.
The away team is ready.
Like it worked on the Orville. Right, what do I do? Seal shuttle hatch. Yes. I know what I'm doing. I'm good at what I do. Let's go.
Resolute to shuttlecraft Melville. You're cleared for takeoff.
Acknowledged, Resolute. Melville taking off.
Go! Melville. Nice name. The Ionic Storm will fill your path with dangerous hazards. Green lighting will damage your shuttle. Okay, so taking damage 3 times will fail the mission. You can fly through the rings created by the storm if you pilot carefully. Did I just say pilot? Right, so Go! Right, so we're gonna try and go through it carefully. Don't hit a single green line. That's a freaking rock, alright? That's a rock. I'm not flying into a freaking rock. Okay, right, let's try and go through that nice and easy. Through there, here we go. Into this ring. Okay, okay, it's going good. It's going good, we haven't died yet. Again, fly through the rings. Ooh. Right, good.
Any
Good.
closer, we'll put the shuttle
We
craft at
got there. We got there nice and easy. Love that.
Preparing to transport the away team.
Let's go.
Energizing.
I wonder what it actually would be like being energized. Like, what would the scenery look like around you as you're energizing? That would be weird. Okay. Where's our...
Support. It's almost completely drained.
Right, where's our big gun
other systems,
things?
too.
Whatever they are.
Oh no.
We gotta get to their transporter room.
Fast. Where is it?
The atmosphere in here is turning to poison. All of these Elydians are going to die if we don't get them out of here.
Keep phasers ready. You never know what could be on here. Probably some Atari, or maybe even some parasites living around.
These must close in case of emergency. They don't have enough power left to function. Carter, give them a charge with your phaser. Should
Will
make
do.
it open.
Boom! Open sesame. Okay, it only wants to open a bit. Okay, so perhaps maybe there isn't any parasites lurking around in the fog. So is this where I need to go? Yeah. Okay, well, this looks like something's depleting.
It's not working.
No power's running through any of this. We gotta get him open manually.
I am the ranking officer here. State your intentions. We are under siege. Explain yourselves.
Our intention? Your leaders asked for our help.
And they sent you?
Whoa there.
I am still able to stand. What are you trying to do?
We gotta get into your transporter room.
Then we can get your people off the ship.
It's clear that none of them really communicate on the Elydian ship. That's your transporter room? Right, you need to get everyone onto here now. Get your entire crew in here now. Try and find some way to... I don't know.
Make sure they're evenly spaced. We need to manually adjust beam trajectory so they connect.
I got this one. You get the others.
You sound like you're ill. So I'm just placing them down. I'm not like I'm not like doing anything with them. I'm just placing them down. Right, I need to align them. Okay. Yes. You doing yours? Yes, there we go.
All right. The pattern enhancers are aligned and ready to go. Let's round them up.
These will boost the signal so we can transport through the storm. We have a shuttle outside this ship that will route the signal to the Resolute.
All crew to Transporter Room 2. We are evacuating.
We're live.
Hopefully they come with peaceful intent.
Here they come.
Come on, guys. Get a move on. Quickly. Is this your entire crew? Just 5 guys?
Beam status. Energizing controls.
Please step on the platform so we can evacuate you, Admiral.
The crew goes first, Arminta.
Sir.
I mean it.
You! Get on the platform already!
Alright.
Okay. The interface is in Iridian, but the layout is the same as a Starfleet transporter. I just gotta do what I did before. Select the people to transport. Plot a path through the ionic interference.
How do I do that?
If the path goes through too much interference, it won't work. Okay.
There we go.
Calibrate the signal gain to get the highest possible output.
Come on. It's already good anyway.
At this range, the interference is too much. The system is suggesting better transport coordinates. D, it's the shuttle. You're sitting right in the thick of it. I'm sending you specific coordinates for a clear signal path.
Okay, good. Wow,
Point's been
this
added
is
to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
50 meters, okay. Oh! Jesus. That's a lot of storms. Whoa! That got us. Right. through the needle. There we go. Come on, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Don't get hit, don't. Yes. Right, we're almost there. We might as well just go forward. Don't go forward. Nope. There was a lot of interference then. Containing the ion storm, which is quite a bit there. We're gonna be dead in it. Right. We're not in a good position, but let's do it.
I have the first group of Illydians in the pattern buffer. Redirecting and transmitting to the Resolute now.
Hopefully it works. Yes!
Resolute, we have the Illydians safely aboard.
We did it! I was so worried this wouldn't work. We got this.
Don't celebrate yet, Lieutenant. We've got a lot of people left to save.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A lot of people.
This is Commander Rydek. We're holding steady. Signal is good. Keep him coming.
Yeah, just keep it going. Keep it going. Like, it shows that the systems are more or less the same.
I've made it clear. I only leave after those in my charge.
Sir, I must insist you go so you can lead our people. I will see to any stragglers.
Yes, that may be for the best. But first, let me thank our human saviors. I'll pin medals on your uniforms when this is over.
You're very welcome, Admiral.
Does Starfleet let you wear another fleet's medal?
We will find out.
We're ready for transport.
Get the Admiral to safety.
Energize.
Doing it now. Okay, what the hell was that? There was a lot of ionic interference then.
Sending available power to the annular confinement beam. I have the Illydians in the pattern buffer, but I cannot resolve their signal to send them through to the Resolute. Nor can I materialize them here.
We need a better position with the Resolute.
Let's find it. Right, through the rings, through the rings. Oh god. Right. Okay, okay, good, 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 good. Oh! Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit! Right, still not. I mean, we can't constantly go low down. I mean, we could just... Yeah, let's do that. Because we don't need to fly through every single ring in the path. There's the Resolute over there. Try and get in a nice line with it. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could sort of do it right here. Like, we're in a nice area. But, oh my god, that is a lot of... Oh my god.
We're almost there.
Ah! Was not expecting that.
Come on, hold together.
I am losing their patterns. I need more power, but internal relays are not functioning.
I'll do it manually.
I am trying. I will lose the transport if I do not have more time. The signal is resolving.
Please!
lost the 15 Illydians in the last transport.
Shit.
I regret to report that we have lost the last transport.
My comrade. The Admiral.
Unfortunately, our shuttle systems were damaged by the power surge. We can no longer serve as the transporter node.
Carter, these readings are off the charts. The source of the storm is on this ship. That must have been the power surge when it came on board.
You're right. The Takan energy source. If they call it the Cartabula, it's here.
Is that?
The intruders are preparing to bring the Zeldi to war.
And we're about to be stuck on it.
There is an old Illydian saying about leaping off the hot skillet and falling to the flame below.
Yeah, we got that one too.
We don't know where this ship is going, but we are not lost. We can still do something. We can still fight. We'll stop them from getting the Cartabula wherever they're taking it.
Spoken like a true captain there.
I like this plan, and I shall fight with you.
That's all well and good, but if we're not getting off this ship, we're really backed into a corner here.
We can't get off this ship.
But maybe I could target somewhere on the ship.
Hey, they spoke at the same time. Jinx.
Powering up.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable in letting.
The shuttlecraft is too heavily damaged.
That's all right, Commander. We have a plan of our own.
I didn't feel comfortable in letting
That is
Bosnia, you know,
bold of you.
die.
GS. Live long and prosper.
Hey, you got one! He got one!
I hear voices down the corridor.
Dia's got one!
Here soon.
Nice!
I'll guard the door. Just get us out of here, Diaz.
Hey, Stretch. Help us with this map. Find
Stretch.
somewhere as remote as you can.
They're almost here.
Atari. Mess hall. Cargo bay. Bridge isn't good. They've taken that.
There. The aft cargo bay.
That is acceptable.
Sounds good to me.
Good.
Whatever you're doing, do it now!
We're locked in. Board to transport.
Come on, Belle!
No!
It's too late for him.
Carter!
3 to transport.
Holy sh!
Energize.
Holy hell! There was a bit of despair on her face just then. A tiny bit, just for a little second. Is despair the right word? But oh my god, her hands are fried. If she stayed on that any longer, she would have died. Under the watch of a lieutenant. Well, no way. Under the watch of a commander, and that's not good.
Zeldi does not appear to have left any warp signature at all. We cannot track its trajectory.
I held on as long as I could.
We saved many lives. And our people on the Zeldi knew the risks their duties entailed.
Contact the Resolute, Mr. Chovak. Have them bring us back.
Yes, Commander.
We saved many lives, but we did lose. many as well. Lose many. But that's what happens in war. You can't save everyone. You can't save everyone. But there was no way I was going to let Brosnia die on the commander's watch. I mean, then again, she knew what she was getting into.
You saved as many Lydian lives as you could. And more importantly, you looked after your crew. That's what counts. You have to look out for your own, first and foremost.
In the heat of the moment, I just couldn't risk losing Lieutenant Bedrosian.
I understand. Not an easy decision. We'd be lost without a tactical officer, especially now. Unfortunately, the Admiral was among those who didn't make it. I'm sure it's a huge blow to the Lydians. I hope they don't blame us. We suffered our own losses as well.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances.
Aye.
While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hotari, or Khan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves, under our control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet.
It's not about you.
I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
I'll follow your lead. We can keep this under wraps for now.
Always nice to know you have my back. One of the primary reasons I brought you on board. I made the right decision.
And in turn, I hope you'll have my back as well.
Of course. Loyalty like yours doesn't go unnoticed. Or unrewarded.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
On our way. Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their
I don't think that was the right thing to say.
I'm also concerned
you know,
about what went with them.
because in the type of captain that he is, why are you glitching out?
Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
Something that powerful in their hands?
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
We have crew on that ship.
We should alert all stations to keep an eye out for that particular ship.
You're saying we should warn the entire galaxy?
I'm saying we do the math. Calculate their maximum speed against a given time interval. That gives us an expanding radius of where they might be at different periods of time. We alert the stations at each radius at regular intervals. It's casting a wide net, but it's at least worth a shot.
A sound approach.
The Tikan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
I would have to agree with the captain. There's no point causing undue panic based purely on speculation.
We need to know more before we go off half-cocked sounding the alarm. I want to speak with the Hotari, get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
we still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the
The
Elysians.
Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No. They're a threat to us all. The device Commander Rydek found in the Taconian Vault is an advanced mechanism
Damn it!
complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian.
Okay, this is definitely a Starfleet thing. Okay, this needs to be reported to Starfleet. Shit.
Bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
Is there some way it could be reversed?
Damn it.
That's exactly what I've been trying to find out. So far, it appears the answer is no. Once the Taconian takes control, the displacement of the host is irreversible.
Okay, yeah. Starfleet needs to know about this, but I can't reverse my options. I wish it comes up again saying, "Shall we report it to
She also shot the
Starfleet?"
hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
The Takan have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
If we go to Hotari, we go expecting a fight. Phasers armed, transporters locked to all our comm badges, security officers on standby.
Of course, we'll take every precaution. Come in ready for whatever they might try to do.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermac, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Nice work, everyone.
You're long overdue for a Duridium infusion.
Looks like I am.
Yeah, and I'm regretting choices right now. I should have said we should.
Aside from almost running out
Damn
of
it!
Duridium, you're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
Thing, and I'm like,
You, I don't worry about.
There's so much to choose from, and I'm like, I don't know. Just yeah, I agree with you. Why not? You know, but it's like, no, it was a serious situation, and we should.
Normal behavior.
God, I'm annoyed at myself.
And you encouraged him, which was disappointing when you showed you were willing to defy the captain by reversing hull polarity back at Starbase.
I know.
You've spent enough time with him now, seen enough of how he runs this ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know. Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
To be honest, I'm worried about him. It seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success, and I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
To know we see eye to eye on this. And I want to be clear, I care about Solano, I really do. I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Jara.
Monitor your Duridium levels. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I should have said it needs to be reported to Starfleet, because it does. This is serious, and I don't know why that didn't pop up in my brain. Like, this is a serious thing.
For saving my life. Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you'd left me for dead.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. hard to accept.
Should have definitely reported to the Starfleet.
Everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie. The horror of that underneath our feet the entire time.
It's always better to know, no matter how awful.
Why? I don't get why it's
better than
glitching
living
out.
with a
I
lie.
don't understand it.
I am coming around to that thinking as well.
I need
Commander
new
Ryder,
systems.
You're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
Wow. Okay. That's good. But yeah, I regret it so much. I should have said, no, we are going to report it to Starfleet because we can't sort it out on our own. We're just one single ship.
Can't just wait to be rescued.
Against an entire
We have no
ancient
idea
empire.
when or if
Why
the
did
Resolute
that
is
not
gonna
go in
catch
my
up.
freaking brain?
Get access to the Zeldi systems. We might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that?
Okay, right, so what's this?
For how uptight the Elydians are, the cargo bay is kind of a mess.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
Looks airtight and climate controlled. Must be where they put the precious cargo. Based on how this is reinforced, probably contains dilithium. Stray phaser blast can cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship. Better be careful.
Stop it.
Up there? All right. Edsolar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it.
Okay,
We'll
how do...
disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Hey,
Not
we're
too high
good
for
at
our
what we
phasers.
do.
Low power, Nelly. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
I got the ones over here.
Got one. Another down.
Hurry, Carter!
I am. Only one left.
Where? Ah, there.
Here it comes.
How did... But...
It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
Awesome.
Buys us some time.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
Awesome.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. For all we know, she was trapped, watching it happen. Fighting it the whole time.
The person who shot at us wasn't Miranda. Don't think for a second that she turned on us. Because I don't.
Neither do I.
Neither do
I know
I.
it seems like we could never trust her again. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan.
Maybe.
Here, on the ship.
Maybe.
Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
There is no such thing as just one life. and she is not lost. This isn't calculus. You can't just break it down by the numbers.
Perhaps that's why my admiral and everyone else in the final transport was lost. A problem with your calculus. Our losses are mounting. Yours are just beginning.
We're stuck on this ship, same as you.
I'm blocked out of helm control. Propulsion? And they're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
Let us help.
Fine. They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Yep. A representative.
There's something. I can see the course they have plotted in. The Lydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going. The Zeldi, that's where we are.
That's not exactly news.
Not really, no.
Long way from Hotari space.
I hope the Resolute is all right back there.
And it's going...
We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Why?
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Elydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to. And I'll bring it back to Elydia, or I'll destroy it. I won't let it stay in the hands of the enemy.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together. You're right to be angry, but it doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is that we get control of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this?
Oh.
It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying.
Try. Okay, what the hell is going on? Who the hell is that?
Okay, that should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Hatari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there?
Trying to get it
Are
back.
you still there?
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on this ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond...
Trust goes both ways, bro.
I'm sure of it.
Trust goes both ways. We trust you. You trust us.
I'll go with that. Until you give me reason not to.
Back at you, Stretch.
We'll make it to you undetected, and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting.
We'll definitely try to.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
That's a big gun. Okay, we gotta tell them the truth. We gotta say that there's something down there and none of you know about it. Or you do know about it and...
Your Majesty,
you're just...
an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you were lying when you said the Hotari should have control of the mines. Just a ruse to conceal your true intentions.
We knew you were hiding something. We had to find the truth.
I hope you were satisfied with what you found.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing...
Our actions?
Galvin speaks for the Hotari now.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference.
I think the Queen's been taken over.
The Lydians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region.
They'd
Your
been
presence
taken over.
here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
They never wanted the Federation involved. This was all just a ploy from the start.
We never needed the Federation involved. But we're so thankful that you've come.
That being said, the sooner you leave, the better.
The hell we will. What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole? I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people.
Excuse me,
Instead,
it's
your
not just that.
arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
Enough of this nonsense. You're not fooling anyone. We know you're Takan.
Takan. A word I haven't heard in a very long time.
That's what you are.
The Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours, so it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
You won't get away with this. You'll be held accountable by the Federation.
I already have gotten away with it. And the Federation has no authority here. Not anymore.
Says who?
You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity. In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clear,
okay, we need to warn Starfleet right now.
The only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
Watch out!
Seize them.
Get us out of here, now!
Rydick to Resolute. Beam us out.
Okay, we have to warn Starfleet now. We just have to. I mean, it's like, I was
You ever done something
okay
like this before?
with assessing the situation a bit further until we did,
stronghold?
but we now need to.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated.
I'm glad we're here with you. We need your kind of experience.
I should say you do. And I'll be glad to have Lieutenant Itasca with us. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just a comrade in arms.
She might already be lost. Dead or a Takan. You need to be prepared for that.
I am. I know that kind of loss all too well. But once we have my comrades, proper soldiers, we'll be able to retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us. The ATP is just down that corridor.
Okay. Hello? Anyone here? It's gotta be in either one of these two rooms. Definitely
Is this
this
the artillery
room.
platform?
It's
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster.
It's destroyed. It's absolutely destroyed. I don't trust them.
There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
If there was a fight, the Takan might still be nearby.
Maybe my people killed them.
Or they could be waiting for us.
Or
And that's a problem for
they've
when
been
we meet
already
them.
taken over.
The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magneto-banks.
Magneto
Track
banks.
connections between the power lines and the control
That's
panels.
cool.
I should be able to clear a safe path to your crew.
We'll get the door open here.
Given that the crew is still your crew. Hopefully. Because I don't think they are. I think they're Takan. I don't think they're a Lydian
It's
anymore.
heavy.
On my own. Yay! Great. Jesus, that's a lot to work with. Okay, right, so we'll do this. So we just need to find a safe pathway, don't we? Okay, that's a safe pathway. Do 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 do. Oh God! Descend. Okay, cool, cool. Well, that's not good. We can't use that ladder. We can't use that. We can't use any of these ladders. We can use this one. Bye. Jeez. Ah. Yes!
You! Federation, you made it.
Yes.
Barely. There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy. They're here. Get down!
I think they've given up on capture.
Oh yeah. I think they just
We'll
want
never
you
make it if we
dead
go
at the
back that
moment.
way. You, give me a hand with this. Go! Go!
Behind us!
I got it. Nice. Oops.
Go, Federation! You take the lead. We'll keep them busy.
Okay. You be careful now. Yes. No.
Go back! Hold them back! We can't let them reach the stairs!
Yes, we got them back. Ah!
Come on, hurry! No!
No! You can't just run in there.
Must live to fight.
Damn. That was not good. We lost quite a lot of people then.
Let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that, and I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illidian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
We've lost people too. I know it's not easy.
What makes it worse is that when we were in there, trapped, Hadri is the one who said that we had to live to fight. And we all agreed. We said if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies. And steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Damn. Rightio. I am going to leave it there. Been awesome. I can't wait to play some more, which I will be doing, and I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye.